You're watching your favorite footballer sprinting down the pitch, weaving past defenders, and scoring a goal that will go down in history. You cheer, you scream, you wear their jersey like it's a badge of honor. But what if I told you that some of the biggest football legends in the world, the very players you idolize, have done things off the field that have not only outshined their performances on the pitch, but have completely changed the game in ways you never expected? What if David Beckham's legacy as a footballer is now only the beginning of his story? Or Cristiano Ronaldo, the icon you can't escape on Instagram, has turned his passion for football into a billion-dollar empire? What about a George Weah, the footballer who went from the Ballon d'Or to becoming the president of a country? These aren't just stories of footballers, they're stories of legends who dared to dream bigger than the pitch. In this video, we're uncovering the untold legacies of 5 players who achieved more outside football than on the field. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. These stories will blow your mind. 1. David Beckham, a global empire beyond the pitch. When you think of David Beckham, your mind likely goes to his silky free kicks, his captaincy of England, or his unforgettable move to Los Angeles Galaxy. But here's the thing, David Beckham is no longer just a footballer. He's one of the most influential figures on the planet. After hanging up his boots, Beckham didn't retreat into obscurity like most players do. No, he transformed himself into a business mogul, a global fashion icon, and an entrepreneur whose empire is worth hundreds of millions. Through his fashion brand CR7 and partnerships with the likes of H&M, Adidas, and Rolex, Beckham didn't just earn money, he built an empire. And let's not forget his Inter Miami CF football club, where he's not just an owner, he's revolutionizing the soccer scene in the US. But Beckham's legacy isn't just about money or fame. He has also used his platform for global good, advocating for children's rights, education, and even working with organizations like UNICEF. Beckham has gone from the football's biggest star to a global philanthropist, showing the world that his true power is in his ability to shape culture, not just score goals. 2. George Weah, from World Footballer of the Year to President. Imagine this, you're a footballer from Liberia, a country ravaged by civil war. You rise to the top of the football world, earning the coveted Ballon d'Or in 1995, the first African player ever to do so. That's George Weah, known for his blistering pace, his elegance on the ball, and his time with clubs like AC Milan and Paris Saint-Germain. Weah could have simply rested on his laurels. But here's where it gets insane. After retiring from football, George Weah didn't just fade away. He went on to become the president of Liberia. Yes, you heard that right, president. He used his football fame as a platform to build a political career that would eventually lead him to one of the most powerful positions in his home country. His presidency has been a mix of hope, disruption, and the pursuit of a better future for the people of Liberia. Weah's story is the ultimate underdog tale. From the football field to the political arena, he's proven that the game of life is much bigger than just a ball on the field. His legacy is not defined by his goals, but by the change he brought to an entire nation. Now that's a legacy no one could have predicted. 3. Cristiano Ronaldo, from football legend to business tycoon. And here's a player who needs no introduction, Cristiano Ronaldo. On the pitch, he's the stuff of legend. 5 Ballon d'Ors, over 800 goals, and a career that spanned the biggest clubs in the world. But what if I told you that Ronaldo is more than just a footballer? Much more. Ronaldo has built an empire unmatched by any other athlete. His social media following alone makes him a global influencer, with over 500 million followers across platforms like Instagram and Facebook. That's more than the population of most countries. But it's not just about being an influencer. Cristiano Ronaldo was the owner of hotels, gyms, and a multi-million-dollar brand that includes everything from clothing lines to fragrances. His deals with brands like Nike, Adidas, and Clear have made him a commercial juggernaut. And while some athletes fade after retirement, Ronaldo seems to only rise higher. Not only that, his philanthropy is equally impressive. Ronaldo has donated millions to causes ranging from the children's hospitals to disaster relief. And just when you thought he couldn't achieve any more, he's creating his own football academy and expanding his global brand into new ventures. In a way, Ronaldo's business sense and global influence are even more powerful than his ability to score goals. 4. Vinnie Jones, from Hardman to Hollywood superstar. Vinnie Jones. The name alone strikes fear into the hearts of many. A no-nonsense midfielder, Jones was known for his rough tackles, his relentless aggression, and his time with clubs like the Wimbledon and Chelsea. He was the enforcer, the player you didn't want to mess with. But here's the kicker. Vinnie Jones didn't stay in football. He broke into Hollywood. After retiring from the sport, Jones became an unlikely actor, starring in cult classics like Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels and The Snatch. His transition from football's tough guy to a leading man in film is nothing short of extraordinary. He quickly became a sought-after actor in the action-packed films, bringing his tough guy persona to the big screen. But that's not all. Jones also used his fame for the charity work, leveraging his celebrity to raise awareness for causes and helping those in need. Vinnie Jones is the perfect example of a footballer who reinvented himself and found success in an entirely new world. 5. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the living legend. Finally, we have the Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and let's be clear, there's no one quite like him. The man who said, "Well, I am Zlatan, I don't do auditions," has lived up to that statement in every way. On the field, he's a footballing genius. But off the field, well, Zlatan Ibrahimovic is a brand unto himself. He's the king of self-promotion, the man who has turned ego into an art form. From his self-written autobiography to his Nike collaborations, Zlatan has built an empire around his larger-than-life persona. And let's not forget the business ventures. Ibrahimovic has dabbled in everything from sportswear to real estate. His partnerships with Aston Martin and his own clothing line show just how much he's transcended football to become a true global icon. Not only does Zlatan boast a net worth of over $200 million, but his ability to market himself is unrivaled. Conclusion, these 5 players have proven that football is just the beginning. Whether it's David Beckham's global brand, Cristiano Ronaldo's empire, or George Weah's political rise, these athletes have all achieved more off the field than on it. They've shown that a football is only a stepping stone, a platform to build something even bigger. So the next time you watch your favorite player score a hat trick, remember, their story might just be beginning. Off the field, these legends have built legacies that will endure long after the final whistle blows. And the best part, their stories are just getting started. What do you think? Could these players have achieved even more outside football? Or do you believe the field should remain their main stage? Let me know in the comments below.